Oh
We,
yeah.
we
Hey,
definitely got
Smooth.
to hit on. We definitely got to hit on Michigan whooping Alabama, like I told y'all they was gonna do.
Boy, I'm so glad that happened. My
Yeah,
boy
I
Cott ain't
picked
gonna be happy
Alabama,
about
didn't I?
that.
And then touch on LeBron James passing the milestone for more 50 career 50-point games or whatever. Like
Let's start this
for one
show.
a couple games above Michael Jordan.
Let's start this show, James.
All
Let's
right.
start the show. What's up, y'all? Smooth.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What's up, my guy?
are you ready?
Smooth. Now, I guess you. Not.
Please
Oh, there we go.
welcome.
He running it now.
Smooth. Little J. Sports.
Sounded muted us.
He didn't froze. He muted himself.
Thomas, what you doing? You done froze yourself.
No, he running the ad. We about to kick the show off. He about to cue Smooth in a hot second.
Well, let me know because I can't see nothing.
Go ahead, Smooth. We on.
Yo, man, welcome to Sports Spot. Y'all sports talk.
I can hear
I
you.
didn't have my mic off. Anyway, welcome to Sports Spot. They all talk sports podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all crazy, man.
I see it, Tom.
I'm smooth with the 5-0s. You know what I'm saying? We going live from home right now, thanks to the weather, but still a big shout out to our sponsors.
Yeah.
Shout out to our sponsors, Sub-Zero Ice Cream off of 47 South Illinois Street. Big ups to them. It's a little too cold right now for us to be out there, a little nasty weather. So we all doing it from home today. But we still bringing it to you. Sports Spots in the house.
In the house.
Yes. Like I said, I'm smooth with the 5-0s. We got Bo. Bo knows nothing over there. You know what I'm saying?
I know everything. Come on. Let's tell yourself short.
We got the Troll King over there. With
King
the cool
of
background.
Trolls. King of Trolls, not Troll King.
all right. And we got little Jay, you know what I'm saying, on the hunt back there. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to find out what's up with Golden State in the dark background.
That's why he's incognito.
Golden State going well, actually, brother.
That's why he's incognito.
Across the network.
Yeah, they've been doing all right. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I thought they had a few L's in a row.
You know what I mean? He's been going out for every game, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's been going off lately.
Yeah. But first off, how about LeBron reaching a milestone, man? Most over 500-point games, along with Michael Jordan or whatever, at number 2 or whatever.
Hey,
but
man,
I got something to say when we answer that.
Man, Bud, LeBron James.
What you got to say?
Only James fans come up with stats like, oh, he has over 500 games of 30 points more. Who's tracking that? Ain't nobody tracking that.
But guess
Jordan
what?
Get that many? Man,
guess what? He did it in a lot fewer games than Jordan did.
Well, what I'm saying is, you know, Michael Jordan did it within, 13 years or so. But, LeBron, what is he at, 22, 23 years in?
Yeah, look how long he had to do it, right?
That's what I'm saying. So they really shouldn't even, entertain it like it's a milestone or whatever. He's just, he just in the company now. You know what I mean?
But you think about it. But if you think about it, Jordan did it in 13 years.
13. That's my point.
13.
That's why I brought it up.
LeBron has done it in 20 plus, but he's done it in fewer games than Michael.
Yeah. But no, he did it in fewer games than Michael Jordan.
Yes, he did.
How he did it in fewer games? And Michael Jordan only had 13 years in the league.
Yeah, he's done it in fewer games. Check your
Jordan
stats,
did it
bro.
Jordan did it in fewer years.
Check your
and fewer games.
stats, bro. Come back with it. Come back with your stats.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter. It's just a fun fact.
It ain't a fun fact.
Talking about the number of years, though. Jordan did it in 13 years. Regardless of how many games Jordan did it in, he did it in 13 years.
Right.
Fun fact. Everybody, only James fans is bringing this fact up. Don't nobody care about this. Is he gonna get a championship behind that? Is he gonna get a trophy behind that? Man, y'all need to come up for air.
Well, the reason why I brought it up is because
most stats that don't mean.
Well, the reason why I brought it up is because my wife loves LeBron James or whatever, so I brought it up.
It's not an NBA stat, is it?
As an iconic moment, but
yeah,
no respect.
It's not an
NBA
stat.
Got a guy that did it in 13 years. Versus a guy that did it.
Look at here. We gonna back off LeBron James. It's like he said. It was a good thing that he done. Been able to catch up with Michael Jordan on something. But I mean, if we're gonna give accolade shots out, we got to give one out to Michael Evans as well.
Yeah,
Michael Evans just tied Jerry Rice with 11
seasons,
1,000-yard seasons in a row. So we got to give a big shout out to Michael Evans for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Hold on, Smooth. Right on. This is a Reggie Miller bobblehead. Let me come up with a stat. Reggie scored.
While you doing it, you give
in 10 seconds. Let me give a relevant stat that don't matter. Against the Knicks, Reggie Miller scored 7 points in 11 seconds and won the game or whatever. I can make up stats. Y'all killing me with these made up stats. And I'm not talking about you, little bit. I'm talking about the James fan, the Joe. They have had their pennies in the bunch all day long.
Hey, Reggie, you can put that bobblehead down now.
Right. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you was just picking on LeBron. You was just picking on LeBron for not going to be able to win no championship, even though he hit this accolade. But Reggie never brought a championship. Right. So even though he got the 7 seconds, 7 points in.
That's my point, Spool. My point is I can make up stats. Anybody can make up stats. That don't mean nothing. He ain't getting no chip this year. Hey.
No.
Okay, so what y'all think? So what y'all think about Reggie Bush not playing and getting his little 100 yards to
you mean
beat Eric Dickerson?
Saquon Barkley, not Reggie Bush.
Oh, it's Saquon Barkley. Yeah, Saquon Barkley.
You know what?
That New Year's Eve line, eh?
Here's the thing for me. I would have loved for him to play. Yeah, I would have loved for him to play, but because the game is meaningless to them because they're in the playoff. But it's meaningless to them. The game, as far as the game, I think I still would have let him play.
I think the coach should have let him
that's just a fan in me. I would have liked for him to go for that record, and that's just being a fan of the game. And
I think the coach should have let him decide if he wanted to play to try to break the record or not. Because that's not just a running back record. That's a team record. Because that offensive line, they paved the way for him to get all those yards. I mean, it's a combination of him too. But
what about?
They should have let him decide to do that.
Bottom line, that shouldn't even come up.
They actually asked him if he wanted to play or not, and he said, you know what I'm saying, he wanted to do what's best for the team. So he chose not to play.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
But here's the thing. Why did the question even come up? You got one more game. Why did he even bother to ask him the question. Just let the man play like he been playing the other 15, 16 games.
Well, they didn't want to take a chance on him getting hurt, number one, you know what I'm saying? And he's playing against his old team, and they're a little salty right now because they let him get away. So they didn't want no cheap shot through on him. They didn't want no cheap shots.
They didn't even offer him a contract. I would have played for that reason, just to break the record against them. And I'm mad anyway because they beat the Colts last week and put us out of it. So I would break the record against them.
I'm saying, Coach, they almost lost today.
But what about Lamar Jackson and those Ravens and what they're doing?
They doing. I mean, Lamar doing his thing.
They reach the miles. I mean, Lamar Jackson is clowning, and they running back is having a field day.
Yeah. Well, one thing about the Ravens, man.
If they keep playing like that, they very well much may win it.
The Ravens play good every year. It's not about the Ravens. They're just like the Eagles. It's not about what are like Dallas too. It's not what they do during the season.
Wait a minute though. It's like the Eagles. The Ravens ain't never had a running back of the caliber running back they got to or whatever. So you can't just say that or whatever. That's not a fair
okay. Let me make my point.
They will win. It's not going to be no letdown or whatever. They keep playing like this, but they got one easily, man.
Hey man, you gotta let me make my point real quick. Okay. They do good. They even like Pittsburgh. They do good in the regular season. It's what they do in the playoffs is what's going to matter. They have to play good in the playoffs. They not going far in the playoffs.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But in the playoffs, let me ask you a question. You talking about playoffs or whatever? Have they ever had a running back like the caliber running back they got now in the playoffs? Absolutely not.
No, they haven't. But
that's what I'm
saying. Smooth is saying usually in the playoffs they hadn't showed up because if they've showed up, he would have a ring right now. So
but what I'm trying to tell you, they are all together different teams now with the caliber running back they got now. You can't be judgmental on that. I understand that or whatever, but now they got a running back threat, and then they got a quarterback that's a running back threat, and he's starting to get settled in with accuracy. Baltimore's a problem this year.
We agree. But
we agree with you.
I want to see it. Proof's in the pudding.
There's
they had.
Are you talking about years ago or whatever when they didn't have a stud as a running back they got now, bro? Yeah, so you can't just say that now. They're gonna be a problem.
Okay. You don't always got to have a stud for a running back to make moves. They had two good running backs last year, and when they got in the playoffs, they didn't even run the ball.
They got right now, buddy.
That's true. They didn't. They tried to throw.
All they did was throw. Yeah, they threw. They had Lamar Jackson passing the ball all the time, bro. They didn't even run the ball. So it's not about. Okay, you got to think about it. If they're not going to run the ball in the playoffs, they're not going to do nothing.
More after and settling into his past game.
I agree. I agree with Smooth. I agree with Smooth. It's when it comes to the playoff, now here's where you see who's the best team. It's not what they did in the during the regular season. Of course, they had to make it.
As I stated, though, as I stated a couple minutes before,
now what
they not ever had a running back of the caliber they got now. Is Henry gonna be running like he should? They're gonna be a problem.
Is Lamar gonna be passing like he should? Is Andrews gonna be catching like he should? Trey Flowers gonna be catching like he should?
Look, James, we're not saying that.
We'll see.
They're not gonna. We're not saying that they're not gonna be a problem, but we're saying proof is in the pudding. We need to see it.
Right. But they're putting up really good right now, whatever, because they made a hell of an adjustment for the running back game. Yeah. So at this point, you don't know who's gonna take off and run. You don't know if they, he's gonna pass it now because his accuracy is getting a little bit intact. So they're gonna be a problem, man. They're gonna be hard to beat. Very hard to beat.
We just need to see it. We can agree with you. We just need to see it. I don't have a problem with
Just
that.
got to
I mean, it's only
right.
one team that I can guarantee will lose, and it's the Steelers. The Steelers fans get on my nerves, first of all, so that ain't the only reason I'm saying that.
Say the
I
Steelers.
guarantee in my Charles Barkley voice, the Steelers will lose. That's all I got to say.
I'm not going to talk too soon, but the Steelers are kind of lucky.
They ain't lucky. They done lost 4 in a row.
I mean, but
well, you know, they playing defense right now with their healthy players or whatever. So them losing this week or whatever, that's really you know,
Yeah,
you can't really count that against. They playing strategy, man. That was a smart. That was smart. That's tactical play, you know, from the coach.
Hey, Lil James, they're playing great defense, but what that offense do?
Right.
exactly.
What that offense do?
Well, if they can hold
Lil
these teams,
James.
you know,
The Steelers?
low numbers where they
Are
got a
you
good
talking
shot of
about
winning.
the Steelers? Are you talking about the Steelers?
I'm talking about the
Of course I'm
Steelers.
talking about the Steelers.
Yeah.
Of course
Steelers.
I'm talking about the Steelers.
Look,
If they can keep any
Russell
team
Wilson
that's
might as well
defensively
get that
intact
rocking chair.
or whatever and can hold the
Russell Wilson
opposing
might as well
team,
get that rocking
opposing
chair
team
and
to a
let
certain number of
Justin
points,
Fields
whatever, got
handle
a shot at
business,
winning the game.
okay? Let him get some playing time.
I'm gonna tell you like this though. You know what I'm saying? In our division, you gotta when you talk about a dynamic running back for the Ravens, okay, cool. But when Buffalo picked up Amari Cooper, that opened up their offense that much more because they already got a good running back. And when you talk about Kansas City, they got their whole lineup back. They got Hollywood Brown, they got DeAndre Hopkins, they got their running back Pacheco, they got Kelsey, they got that rookie Worthy.
And they got a bomb squad
So when
like that or whatever, you know what I mean? I really like Travis Kelce.
I still don't think Kansas City's going to repeat.
Look, Mahomes got 10 weapons to everybody's
I
5.
just don't think they're going to repeat. So,
Telling you, if they match up against Baltimore, they're not going to beat Baltimore easily. I can tell you that.
What? It's not. I mean, it might not be an easy win, but I don't think. I mean, I think
They
Baltimore
lose
can
that
beat
game
them,
very
but
well then.
I don't see it though.
Okay.
I don't see them guys coming back playing at full potential.
Cool.
That in Kansas City, I think they're going to be a little rusty.
What? No, man.
I won't.
But we'll
I
see,
won't
big
be
dog.
mad. I won't be
Man,
mad
you
if
have
the
to
Ravens beat them.
you got to understand something. Everything in that division got to go through Kansas City.
Absolutely.
They're not going to let nobody come in there and beat them.
Hey, Smooth. Can we move on to the college playoffs?
Baltimore going to give them hell, though, I can tell you that.
Yeah, let's move on to college for a second because it's a couple of things that went on in college in the playoffs and stuff that
we can talk about gold, blue, through and through.
That didn't go well. You know what I'm saying?
But what went well was Notre Dame winning.
Yeah, we got there, but it for the SEC.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, Reggie? I know you're gonna love this comment right here.
Georgia got smacked in the mouth.
The SEC been falling bad to the Big Ten.
Love it. I love it. Bug them scum buckets. And you know what? For all that
I got a question.
About
Where's
IU
the LSU?
Notre Dame, look what Notre Dame did to the Georgia Bulldogs. IU actually were closer in points than Georgia. So for people to say IU didn't deserve to make it, I don't understand what they're talking about. If anything, these SEC teams didn't deserve to make no bowl game. I mean, Smooth, what did you say before the game? Look what Michigan did to the Tide. Look what Michigan. Do I look
You got my quarterback.
Boy,
Very happy. Very happy. Notre Dame's in it. They're going to beat Penn State.
Right.
And they may
come on.
be the national champion.
So who you picking in the final?
I think it's gonna be Ohio State and Notre Dame.
It's going
That's
to be
my
Ohio
pick.
State and Notre Dame also.
That's my
my
pick
pick.
too.
That's my pick.
Yeah. I don't
Because
don't really see Penn State
who
beating
do
Notre
Ohio
Dame.
State match up? Who do my Ohio State match up before they play Notre Dame? If Notre Dame comes out against Penn State,
Ohio State got to play Texas, and Texas is
now
not
they'll
going to beat
beat
them.
Texas, and Texas gonna start the wrong quarterback.
I will admit, Ohio State look like world champions. They look like they're the best out there.
Well,
But you already knew
So-
Oregon. Oregon
so
was
if
undefeated.
Ohio State,
So
Notre
they
beat
Dame
Notre
meet.
Dame. We can beat Texas and Ohio. We beat both of them.
I agree.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Freeman
Ohio
is a
State
hell
is
of a
really
coach.
looking
Did you
good
look at
right
that
now.
play
Yeah.
on fourth down where they were faking like they were going
So
to punt the
if
ball?
Ohio State
And they
and
ran
Notre
the
Dame
offense
meet,
back out there?
I'm going with Notre Dame. I'm going with Notre Dame. Should they meet?
I'm going with Notre Dame also.
Beat Penn State every time we play them.
Yeah.
But between Ohio State and Notre Dame, man, that's going to be a heck of a matchup right there.
It's going to be a hell of a game. And, you know, I think me and Little James are both Irish fans. So I think we're going with Notre Dame.
Yeah, I mean, we all Notre Dame fans. That's one thing about it. That's one thing we all can agree on. We all Notre Dame fans.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ohio State is really good now. Don't get me wrong.
But
I don't see you miss.
But Ohio State ain't gonna be no easy win.
No. I think it's actually going to be a close game this year.
Notre Dame ain't gonna be no easy win.
Yeah. I think Notre Dame's going to win. I think the score's going to be like, yes, I can. I think the score's going to be like 20-3.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, I understand that Archie is gonna be the next prospect, but if I was that coach, I really think seriously about starting that guy against Ohio State, because if he don't, he's gonna lose.
Well,
check this out.
He's gonna lose.
So check this out. Laurel Brown just said Texas is going to win. Texas always chokes. Texas is not going to win it all.
If they start Arch,
Texas,
it'll be a different story. I can tell you that.
Texas shouldn't even be in it. You know what I'm saying? Arizona State should have beat Texas.
Let him start.
You know what I'm saying? So
let him start little Archie. You'll sing a different tune.
And Archie's probably not going to play because I don't know how true it is, but it's been talks of him entering the transfer portal because he's not happy over there.
Because he's the better quarterback, hands down.
Evidently, the coach don't think he's the better quarterback.
They're going to get the hell beat out of him, excuse my Swahili, by starting the quarterback they start now.
Hey, give a shout out to Jonathan Bird song, okay? Let's give a shout out to Jonathan Bird song while we yapping, okay?
Yes, Laurel Brown, I am a true Indiana fan across the board. Yes, I am. I admit that. But I'm just speaking facts right now. The SEC, the king is dead. You know, Texas just got to the SEC. This is their first year. The SEC is dead. There's a new king in town. The Big Ten and Notre Dame.
You better believe it.
And I'm saying it here.
Big Ten and Notre Dame.
That's right. I agree with you on that.
But I'm saying, if the Texans want to have a fighting chance, the coach need to sit down, and make a swift decision because he's running out of time. If he start that quarterback that he start now and leave Archie on the bench, they're gonna get beat horribly.
Look, Archie is just gonna come in and do running plays. Ohio State's gonna beat him. My boy Al Jeans is a big Ohio State fan, so he think it's funny that I'm saying Ohio State gonna lose to Notre Dame. But that's a known fact that
Oh, they're
Notre
gonna lose to
Dame
Notre
is
Dame
gonna
and
beat
lose
Ohio
royally.
State.
They're gonna lose to. They're gonna lose to Notre
But
Dame.
I agree with Al on this. Ohio State's gonna beat the brakes off of Texas. They're gonna beat the brakes off Texas. They say
They're
everything
gonna
is
start the
bigger
wrong
in Texas.
quarterback, man. In my opinion.
They say everything is bigger in Texas. Well, this ass bleed was gonna be bigger in Texas.
Them bruises gonna be bigger than Texas. And bruises Ohio State
now
put
to make
on
the
me
game a little
gonna be
interesting or
bigger.
whatever, they start a little Arch because he ain't got nothing to lose. He gonna go out there and go crazy. I'm telling you, he good.
Hey, LB, Laura Brown, I'm not talking trash. I'm talking facts.
And he'll cut out and get you some yards running.
Hey,
And
Jonathan,
he
why you
hella
talking
accurate.
about Clemson, man? They're a done deal, man. Clemson is a done deal. You might as well forget that.
Well, yeah, you right, because they're gonna go with their same old offensive strategy, starting that quarterback they got now, and they're gonna get the brakes beat off of them. Let them start little Archie.
Hey, little James.
Just
I
because
got
he's the
the
betting don't mean
utmost
he's gonna come in and win.
Hey, little James, nothing. No, I'm telling you the truth, brother.
You talking about them start Archie. If Archie was all that, believe me, I think they would have started Archie by now. What's up, boy?
That Manning blood, baby.
That don't mean
That
nothing.
Manning blood don't mean nothing.
He's
Don't
been
mean
deemed to
nothing.
be the better quarterback when he plays. When that dude got hurt,
Hey man,
Archie didn't lose a game until he came back.
hey man, look, last names don't mean nothing. Jordan had 2 sons that couldn't even make it to the NBA.
Right.
They were pitiful.
Get in college?
Barely.
No, they were mediocre. They were mediocre.
Hey, Manning
they
went
weren't
to
the
the big
stars of
dance.
the
He
team.
just didn't win.
Yeah,
Hey.
they weren't the stars of the team.
Hey, but on the real tip, I think it's going to be Notre Dame and Ohio State. I think it's going to be a close game that Notre Dame's going to pull it out. I don't think
National champs
against Notre Dame.
National champs.
That's a good question. We got another question for the audience. They're talking about why did New England fire their coach after one season. We all know why they fired him, because he's a brother. Look at our scheme.
They fired Mayo?
No, I ain't gonna
Yes,
say
they
that,
did.
bro. I ain't gonna say that.
They fired him because he's a brother. What talent did you bring
No, I ain't gonna say that.
What talent did you bring in? You just let the quarterback go over to somebody else. The coach was David Jackson. You know what talent did you do? You know,
Right. They only gave him 1 year. I haven't seen too many first-year quarterbacks come into a bum team and turn it all around in 1 year.
That's the same reason Brown got fired. Sacramento fired Brown for the wrong reason. You know, and that's crazy.
Man.
You know, when you're a brother, you have less chances of making it happen. They don't give you as many chances. You know.
Okay,
The only brother that I know that's getting the chances is Mike Tomlin. It's Mike.
The brother when they hired him, right?
Yeah.
So why they fire him because he's the brother? That doesn't
They only get
statistically
one
make
season.
sense. He just didn't make
They
the
only-
grade, so they decided to make adjustments.
Yeah, because
What adjustment can you make in one season?
right.
Well, yeah, they should have gave
you
him.
make
You
it
right?
one
They
season?
should have gave him 2.
No, they could have gave him 3. I mean, Mike Brown for Sacramento made the playoffs They ain't made the playoffs in years. And then they're going to fire the man. He held practice that morning. He's driving to the airport to fly out for an away game. They call him on the phone and fire him. Why you didn't fire him at the arena when he was practicing? Why you didn't fire him then?
Why they hire him in the first place then?
What'd you say, Brent James?
I said, why'd they hire him in the first place then when they gonna fire him in the same breath after a year?
Oh, you talking about Mayo again? I don't know. I was surprised they hired him anyway.
Yeah. I was just asking a question.
But
That's not professionalism at all.
give
As a
to give
team
a coach
organization or
1
whatever.
year doesn't make any sense to me.
He might have got slick with somebody in upper office or whatever, and they didn't like his style
Little
mouth
James,
or whatever, and said, "Hey man, this
Little
dude gonna be a
James,
problem. Get rid of him."
Little James, you sound like the privileged people. They
Do
fired the
I?
dude because he was a brother. They gave him
But
1
why'd
year
they
and
hire
they
him?
fired.
But why'd they hire him in the same breath?
To prove that they can
Well, they
hire a
hired him
brother
because
for
he
1
used to
year.
play for him.
Well, he made somebody unhappy.
And you got to think about it. Wasn't nobody trying to apply for that job? Did nobody want to go to New England? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a last resort hire.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. They hired him too
Wow.
quick because everybody thought they was going to hire somebody else. Mayo, when he
Yeah.
was running, you never heard his name mentioned.
Never heard
Hey,
his
bring
name
Mike
mentioned.
Brown back to Indy. Bring Mike Brown back to the Pacers.
You're a Lakers fan. Don't worry. Don't
I'm,
worry about that.
I'm speaking on good
Lakers fan don't
terms.
need to comment
Speaking on good
right now.
terms because I think
Lakers
Carlisle
fan don't
sucks.
need to comment.
I think Carlisle sucks.
A Laker, well, every time he played the Lakers, it looked like he beat the Lakers.
That's probably the only win you get all season. You can't make it to the playoffs, can you? You can't make it
what
to
is
the
Jarrell
playoffs.
Williams saying? What comment? What smart comment? He's a Bears fan, so he shouldn't have any comment. You didn't lose.
Oh man,
That's a good point, Jarrell.
Hey, hold on, man. The Bears,
they fired him because he didn't use any seasoning.
the Bears won today.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you something. The Bears season been over since they played the Colts.
They beat Washington, didn't
They
they?
went on 10-game losing streak.
Didn't they beat Washington?
No. I thought Washington beat them on the last minute Hail Mary.
No, Bears.
They didn't play
won.
Washington.
Who'd they play?
They played Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay. Jordan Love. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, come on, Bo. Get your facts straight. You got me all twisted.
My bad,
you all messed up over there.
My bad.
Well,
My bad.
Well, smooth with the O's. At least he didn't
Yes, I
call
see that.
Barkley Reggie
My boys
Bush.
are getting touched up.
Hey man, that was an accident.
My boys are getting touched up. 49ers.
Wait, we know your 49ers. I mean, every year you think they're going to get somewhere and they lose.
I took my hat off. I got even dark.
How far can you go with your quarterback?
Hey, look. Hey, look, Reggie. Look, Reggie. I'll see you in the stands watching the Super Bowl with me. I'll see you in the stands, okay? I'll wave at you, okay?
That's funny. That's funny. That is funny. That is funny. Can you
Man.
Okay, y'all. I can't see that. Y'all go to my Facebook.
Y'all are silly, man.
Yeah.
But what else? What else are we
What the
going to
Colts
talk
gonna do
next
next
week?
season?
Well, I'm glad the Colts won their last game. That was a good win for them.
They almost lost it.
What column do almost lost go in?
What
The win column.
Rumor is they're looking for another quarterback.
I ain't hear what you said.
Right. We still got that dub.
It's smooth. What are you talking about? Wait.
Smooth. You gonna be
Cowboys
sitting next to
fan.
Reggie. You gonna be
Don't say
sitting next to
we.
Reggie in the stands, ain't you?
Y'all cracked
I'm
me
waiting
up.
for both of y'all. Tell us.
Man.
Because our teams are going nowhere fast, okay?
But
it looks like Cincinnati not going to make the playoffs because the Dolphins are losing right now and Denver is winning. So I don't want to hear that crap about. Don't nobody want to see the Bengals, the Jingles in the playoffs.
Man,
I
I actually wanted to see the Bengals in the playoffs. I didn't want to see Denver in the playoffs. I wanted to see the Bengals.
They bombs. I don't want to see them.
Yeah, I think Bengals would be a better team in the playoffs than Broncos.
So the Chiefs are getting touched up 31-0.
Okay, Denver's going to be a wild card team.
They must have the practice squad in there.
Denver's going to be a wild card team. Teams better watch out for them. I think Denver's going to have to go to Buffalo and play. They're used to playing in cold weather because Denver has a outside stadium outside, so the weather's not going to affect them. Buffalo's going to have time off. Hey, you better look out for Bo Nix.
That's true.
Look out for Bo Nix.
Yeah. Buffalo ain't nothing to play with either.
Excuse me?
He said Buffalo is nothing to play with either.
Look, James, you taking all the talking points. You are the Ravens, now you're taking Buffalo.
James, who is your team anyway?
Come on,
I like
James.
Buffalo, man.
Huh?
James, you remind me of my buddy. His name is Kai. On Facebook, his name is Uncle Kai. He got 20 NFL teams. Man, pick a team and stay with one team, man. You can't have the whole NFL.
Yeah.
No, I'm a fan of
sports.
sports.
Win the Super Bowl, you gonna say, "Ooh, my team won the Super Bowl."
I thought you was a Pittsburgh fan.
I'm a fan of the sports, man.
Well, you can't
but you still got to
I like multiple teams. I ain't gonna die hard say my team's gonna win. Like I'm a Coach fan, but I'm still gonna be. What I look like saying, they gonna. I mean, come on, man.
Hey, man, look.
That's why we do sports analysis or whatever to analyze every team, not just one team you like.
My bad,
you know what I'm saying?
The cool thing is about the playoffs is playoffs is Buffalo and the Ravens is going to end up meeting in the playoffs.
I think I can agree with that.
Going to end up what?
They going to end up meeting in the playoffs, and the winner between them is going to end up playing the Chiefs because the Chiefs are going to get all the lower seed teams.
Right.
I'm not going to say.
I definitely agree.
I'm not going to say Chiefs make that team.
It's 31-0 right now.
So the Chiefs ain't going to see them into the conference championship. Either one of them.
Chiefs have already sold over the number one spot.
But what I'm saying in the same breath,
they half their players. So
they want them teams capable of beating NCT.
So they're gonna have a week off.
They more than capable.
Yeah,
y'all talk like Kansas City, Hulk Hogan or somebody, or a $6 million man. They can be beat, dog.
I mean, anybody can be beat.
Yeah.
But the thing of it is, it's going to take a lot to beat them.
Strap tied and helmets on tight when they whoever they challenge, whether it's Detroit or whether it's Buffalo, they better have their stuff. They better have their boots on.
So hold on. So you think Detroit is coming out the NFC?
What? Well, that was my next conversation. Who's gonna win between Minnesota and Detroit tonight?
Yeah, I say Minnesota because all the people on injuries that
I'm going with them Lions. Oh.
You always on the bandwagon, little James. Get off them bandwagons.
I mean, but
I'm not bandwagon little. I'm not
Hey,
bandwagon
Reggie.
little
Hey,
Reggie.
Reggie.
I'm not
Hey,
bandwagon
Reggie.
little Reggie.
Hey, Reggie. That's team.
I'm not bandwagon little Reggie.
Hey,
I'm
Reggie.
just stating facts.
Hey,
You believe
Reggie.
in who you believe in. I believe in who I
Team
believe
number
in.
21.
right.
I
But
like
Detroit,
Detroit, man.
I mean, even though Detroit got a lot of players
That's
hurt, you know
team
what I'm
number
saying?
21.
A lot of defensive
Okay.
players. Detroit
You
been
had 20,
playing good
now
on
they got
both sides of the
21.
ball. Yeah, Detroit been playing good on both sides of the ball, regardless of, you know what I'm
Y'all
saying, who's
crazy
out
tonight,
there.
man.
So
Detroit has a lot of injuries on the defensive side of the ball. Their offense, for them to win each game, they're gonna have to score at least 30 points because a lot of people are not coming back. So that's why I think Detroit may be in trouble.
Well, yeah, Little James. You hear that, man?
Hey, man.
Little James.
I thought his name was Little James, man. My bad. You just call him James, man. Why y'all think it's fun to be, man?
it's little
How's me
Jay.
and Reggie going at? You know what I mean?
but Minnesota's been looking good. You know what I'm saying? You can't take nothing away from them. The running game's been doing good. The passing game's been doing good.
Yeah.
Defense been doing good. So I mean, it's gonna be a good game. It's all about the coaching and the quarterback.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
If Detroit don't put up 30 points tonight, at least at a minimum, they will not
That's what
beat
I'm telling
Minnesota tonight.
That's what I'm saying about Buffalo. The line. Yeah, I said Baltimore. That's my wife even said that, man. Baltimore is gonna be a problem, man. That's what she said. We watched, man, that running back. They couldn't. He carried 2, 3, 4. He carried their whole team in the end zone.
Okay.
I was gonna say, ain't nobody said that about Baltimore. We was with Minnesota and the Lions.
Right.
Yeah, you did say y'all talking about Baltimore. Y'all laughed about them and everything. Baltimore is more capable team of beating Kansas City than any of them teams. Right?
He done went full circle on this.
So y'all talking about Detroit, but my wife had intervened because she said, y'all ain't said nothing about Baltimore. I just got through reiterating about Baltimore. What are y'all talking about?
Ain't nobody said nothing bad about Baltimore, okay?
Yeah, y'all talking about, y'all did, man.
Always
rewind the footage when you heard them say, well, you know, they always come to the big dance, but they don't show up and all that. Man, them dudes are a totally different team right now, man.
Hey, man, that's just like saying, okay, even if Tomlin won these last, even if Tomlin won these last 4 games for Pittsburgh, you know what I'm saying? Even if he
who will stop Derrick Henry on Kansas City team?
Even just listen real quick. Even if you know what I'm saying, hey man, even if he was even in the playoffs with an undefeated record, they still gonna say Tomlin hasn't won a playoff game in 5 years. Ever since Roethlisberger been gone. You see what I'm saying? That's all we saying. Ain't nobody taking nothing away from Baltimore. Ain't nobody saying Baltimore ain't got no good running game. It's just when they get in the playoffs, they haven't showed up but once.
Does Mike Tomlin have a championship?
One playoff game, maybe 2. Say what?
Once again, does Mike Tomlin have championship DNA in his blood? Okay, well, all right, then you can't say that about that, man. Sometimes you just don't win.
You missing the point, though. That's what I'm saying, though. Baltimore needs to get in there and win. It's not saying that, you know what I'm saying, they can't do it. We know they can do it. They got the roster to do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact of them actually going into the playoffs and doing it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You're trying to specify and sound like the real analyst and everything. Like, I understand what you're saying. But what I'm saying is that they ain't seen about this. The league ain't seen a team like this or whatever since they implemented Derrick Henry, man. They're a problem.
Yeah, definitely a problem. But
to take off us into the end zone with him.
Okay, but the thing about Baltimore though, they coaches ain't that great. They offensive coordinator in the last few years